Hello everyone, welcome back to more Halloween time. Today's game will be Grotesque Beauty. For some reason my brain had a fart there. I don't know what happened to it. Alright, Grotesque Beauty. I've been waiting for, I believe, like a year for this game. I didn't play the demo version, but the game did sound really interesting, so it's been like lurking in my wish list, and it was released earlier this year, I believe. So as soon as it got released, I'm like, yep, it's going on Halloween time. No ifs, ands, or buts. Here it is, right now. Let's go. Alright, and I believe the game said there's like 30 endings? 30-ish endings? So there's a lot of endings to go through. Needless to say, we're not going to go through all of them, just however many I want to go through. So, this should be interesting. Streaming. What's up with streaming? Thank you very much for picking up Grotesque Beauty, and if you are a streamer, for your interest in sharing the game with your community. I wanted to ask a favor though, could you refrain from streaming a completionist run? Will do from my part, that's for sure. Grotesque Beauty is a story-driven game with many branching paths and 30 different possible outcomes. Okay, so there are 30 different endings. I worry that by showing everything in the game, there is less incentive for the audience to try the game for themselves. That being said, please go through as many endings as you like. During development, I thoroughly enjoyed watching people play the demo, and it gave me the motivation to finish the project, so I'm very excited to see the choices players make and which endings they get. They get. Thanks again for your support. I hope you enjoyed the game. Alrighty, well, no problem. Don't worry, I won't complete the whole entire game. I can kind of see the guy's point too, or the girls. I have no idea what gender the developer chooses to identify themselves as, but I could definitely see their point in completionist games. I mean, I do believe like a couple of runs, like a couple of endings is fine, but then, the rest, leave it to other people to buy this game and figure it out for themselves. At least that's my opinion, so I can kind of see his point. Anyway, this is a visual novel game, or at least it looks like a visual novel. I didn't see anything else besides it being a visual novel, so if it's anything else besides that, then I don't know what it is. So it'll be a new surprise for all of us. So let us begin. Thank you for saying the title of the game, in case those of us in the back couldn't hear it. Not gonna lie, I had to look at my phone for that. Hello? Rachel, are you still coming over tonight? Yeah, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. That's a relief. I was afraid you might bail. No way, I'm not gonna leave you hanging all by yourself. Sit tight, I'm not far from yours. Thanks, I really appreciate you doing this. Holy shit. Oh boy, I'm trying to read a game and already my tongue's being tied. See you soon. Anita Reynolds, you were always such a scaredy cat. Okay. Anita's house was a 20-minute walk from my place. Most nights she's home alone as both her parents work late. I would have thought she'd be used to it, but lately she's been afraid of being by herself, even in her own home. This is why she decided that I should come over to keep her company. It'll be like a slumber party, one we used to have as kids. That sounds fun. Even though we've long outgrown sleepovers, a part of me was secretly looking forward to it. It'd be nice to go back to those times when things were much simpler. An excuse to do silly things like stay up crazy late, watch a scary movie, and stuff our face full of sugary snacks. This could be a chance for us to bond. God knows I need something to distract me at this time of the year. What time of year is it? Before I realized it, I was already at her door. This neighborhood is so quiet, you'd think nobody lives here. I ponder how best to make my presence known. Serenade her. Knock on door. I don't know, serenade her sounds hilarious as fuck. Let's do it. Anita! Onita! Oh, fair maiden, let down your long, gorgeous hair! From a window above, my friend popped her head out. Quiet! The neighbors will hear you! Sweet Anita, if I have not yet begun to serenade you, and here I will spill out my heart for all to hear. Stop it! You're embarrassing! I'm on my way down. Don't kick up any more fuss. I know, serenading was pretty hilarious. Rachel, you made it. I'm so glad you came. Did you wait long? Of course. You're fashionably late as usual. Don't worry about it. You know I'm worth the wait. As the one who's always doing the waiting, I'd have to disagree. Right, now you're the one to keep me waiting. It's freezing out here. Are you gonna let me in or not? If you're cold, it serves you right. Consider it payback for your tardiness. Touché. I knew you were evil. Man, it's been so long since I last visited. I almost feel nostalgic. You should drop by more often. My parents have been working late more and more these days, so you can definitely stay over some more. It's almost like a setup for some corny romantic movie. Your parents are away, you're all alone, and you have the perfect excuse to invite this cute girl over. Cute girl? Where? I don't see any. Hey, don't hate. Appreciate you know that I'm a real catch. Is that so? Then how come you haven't gotten yourself a boyfriend yet? Ouch, that's a low blow, man. Seriously though, thank you for coming over. I feel more at ease at having you around. I've been feeling out of sorts these few days. I would like to joke about it, but let's just say it's not a problem. Don't worry about it. It's alright. We're friends after all. It's the least I can do. We're buddies. We're the best of friends. Thanks. It's good to know who you can count on when it really matters. So what's been bothering you? Have you been having bad dreams? Something like that, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I've been having this bad feeling every night for about a week. Like a premonition? Don't say that. That's only going to freak me out even more. It's more like I've been feeling like something's been watching me. You say something's been watching you? Not someone? What do you mean? Like I said, it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this each night when I walk home. It's been like this since the fog came. Have you noticed the mist on your way here? Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I can see why you hate that, having to walk through that every night by yourself. It's been there for a week now. It's isolated to just on the street and nowhere else. Don't you think it's odd? Bleh, I can't read. It makes going outside even more eerie, being unable to see what's lurking around me. Is that why you feel eyes watching you? Because you can't see what's out there? Probably, but the feeling doesn't go away when I make it home. It follows me inside. Even now, I still feel a bit paranoid. What are you saying? Something is watching you through the walls? I don't know. I don't have an answer. It just gives me the creeps. So a mist comes in, something's watching you. I've seen that Stephen King movie, and nothing ends very well. I knew Anita for a long time. We grew up through elementary school together, and she's always been easy to startle. This time is different. She seems genuinely afraid that something bad might happen. Most likely. It's enough to also put me slightly on edge, but I have to be strong, for her sake. The hair on the back of my neck tingles. Was it my imagination, or was something staring at me too? There's more, you know. Huh? Did you know there have been a few reported disappearances from this neighborhood lately? Seriously? I didn't know that. Yeah, 2 people went missing. There's been no trace of them. No clue about what happened. They just vanished. A handful of strangers with no connection to one another. The police have no leads, so they're leaving open the possibility that they ran away on their own. No way, not all of them at the same time. I know, right? For so many of them to just disappear in such a short space of time is too coincidental. All this, it just makes me so uncomfortable. Aren't your parents worried to leave you alone knowing people have been disappearing? People were scared for a while, but that didn't last long. Eventually, they just moved on. No one seems to think it's serious anymore. The problem is that there's just no evidence of anything bad happening to them, but the fact that there's been no trace of them worries me. Who runs away without taking any of their belongings? It's so unusual. How can no one, not even their family, do nothing about it and not lose their mind? What if something was actually wrong? Could they live with themselves so they never find the missing people again? I remained silent, feeling somber suddenly. My eyes dropped down to the floor. Things have just turned to a touchy subject. An awkward moment lingered between us. The silence was palpable. That word. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so insensitive. I was just running my mouth without thinking and forgot. It's okay. It's a long time ago. I should have gotten over it by now. Or at least it shouldn't get me bad anymore. Rachel. It's just this time of year. This was around the time she disappeared. Ah! So the time of the year is when she disappeared. Who's she? Normally I don't think about it anymore. After all this time I learned to forget she's missing. Not really though. You have to let go a little or it can eat you up. But during this time every year, it all comes rushing back and I remember too much. My sister is gone. I may never see her again. It suddenly hits me in one go and I get all emotional. And I feel guilty about it because all I'm thinking about is how I feel. Like how I never got any closer, never got to say goodbye to her. My last memories of her was so mundane. It was just another normal day. If I knew that was our final meeting together, I would have cherished the moment. Cherished the sight of her and let her know how much I miss her. But it's such a selfish wish. She could be scared or hurt and I'm upset about how I feel. I'm really sorry, Rachel. It sucks. I wish I could make it go away, but please don't blame yourself. Joke about it or change the subject? Joke about it. To us, a couple of lame, awkward friends. What are you toasting with? An imaginary glass of nothing, since the host hasn't even offered me a drink yet. We can't have that. Come on, let's get out of here. Take a bottle of champagne, please. Thank you very much. Oh, what's with that picture on the wall? Quite, risque, if you ask me. I followed Nita down the stairs to the kitchen, occasionally pointing out something that's changed since the last time I've been here. So what are you having? I have orange juice, tea, and if you're feeling adventurous, I have vodka. Vodka doesn't sit well with me. Orange juice will be fine. Juice would be great. Seriously? How old are you? Oh, fuck you, man! Orange juice is awesome. Can't ever be too old for some classic OJ. Fuck yeah! Rachel's got it. She knows what's up. And you're the one who offered me them in the first place. With our drinks in hand, we move on to the living room. Not a lot has changed in the 2 years I've been away. Everything was just as I remembered it, except for one addition. Oh, that's new. So we were gone for 2 years, but then we came back, I guess? I can't help but stare. Right in the middle of the room was a large painting that dominated the wall. This painting... Oh yeah, we got that from an art auction at this weird place. Dad's been obsessed about it. He couldn't take his eyes off of it ever since we got it. What do you think? Are you a fan? It's like a pre-Raphaelite painting. Let's do that. That's funny. It's got a pre-Raphaelite quality to it. The subject matter fits in well with the romantic fairy tale era. This lady could stand next to Ophelia and not be out of place. A true work of art. I didn't know you were such an art aficionado. Oh my fucking god. Aficionado. Too late! Moving on. I'm a dark horse. There's a lot of hidden talent you don't know about. Well, you may know how to talk up artwork. I still think it's a horrible painting. For the moment I laid eyes on it, I felt unsettled. I have no idea what my dad saw in this thing. He was so annoyed by it that he bought it on the spot. Does your family go to art auctions regularly? Not really, but my parents both love art, and we came across this interesting place that happened to be selling paintings that night. We only went in out of curiosity. To tell you the truth, though, it was such a strange experience. Well, what about it was so strange? The auction house was massive, far bigger than what I expected looking in from the outside. The lighting was dim, and the room was filled with the light haze. All the guests must have been smokers or something. Well, did it smell like the smokers? That's also another hint. The walls were covered in paintings of all shapes and sizes, but they were all portraits. My parents were in their element, and we split off to look around at their leisure. Nothing particularly grabbed me. Most of them were pictures of pretty regular people. Then I saw this one painting. Let me guess, it's the one we're looking at right now. That's right, Sherlock. A week ago I was standing face to face with this beautiful painted lady. Although I thought it was captivating, there was something about it that didn't sit right with me. You and your bad feelings. Do you ever not have them? Hey, I'm serious. There's something strange about this painting. It stirred up something in me, and not necessarily in a good way. I stood there for a long time just staring at the painting, trying to work out what was triggering my senses. That was when this guy crept up to me. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely a creeper. I see that this painting has captured your attention, young miss. Yeah, you could say that. What's the background of this piece? Do you know who the artist is? I don't see a plaque for it anywhere. The origin of this piece are not known, I'm afraid. Such a beautiful painting shrouded in mystery, like the Vignac manuscript. It adds to the eerie sensation one feels in its present. You can find yourself easily lost within its canvas. The serene landscape it depicts, the detailed faces hidden in the background, and the angelic figure at the center of it all. Wouldn't you agree? I guess I am eager to know what this scene is about. We can only speculate, but this is part of its charm, the identity of the maiden, how she has found herself in such a bizarre land. Tell me, what do you think of her expression is showing? How do you interpret her manner? I don't think she's really afraid. Looks defiant. She looks seductive. I would say seductive. I think that's the closest we're gonna get. I don't agree with any of these two. She looks seductive. She is indeed desirable. She radiates confidence, and the viewer can't help but be drawn in by her. How is it possible for an artist to render a figure that inspires such feeling? It's quite unreal. She's like Venus, standing in a strange new world unseen by human eyes. This moment is forever captured in still image, a timeless state. Perfection. For the pleasure of all those who look upon her for generations upon generations to come. When you stare into the painting, do you see anything staring back? What did you say? Anita, are you there? Oh my, this painting, it's gorgeous! Oh, is Daddy getting a boner for her? What a find! Anita, don't you think this is one extraordinary painting? In some way it is. How precious! What is the name of this artwork? It did not have a name when it came into our possession. However, we have given it one we thought is quite apt. Grotesque beauty. Ah. It perfectly embodies the sinister tone that's mixed with the odd soothing nature of the piece. A scene that conjures such conflicting emotions surely cannot be named anything else. Grotesque beauty! Grotesque beauty! Yes, it does suit the painting. I can't seem to take my eyes off of it. The woman in the painting, she's just so perfect. She almost feels real. The artist must be a genius to have created something so lifelike. Jeez, look at me. I'm all shaken up. How much is this piece? You haven't sold it already, have you? Grotesque beauty has not been sold, sir. You can be the first bidder. Should you be successful, you may take her home with you tonight. What luck! So early in the auction, and I find a masterpiece straight away. How much is it? I'll buy it off of you right now. Name your price. I'll give you anything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm your jets, Dad. Good sir, I see in your eyes the desire of a true lover of art. I believe you are the perfect one to take away this treasure. For that reason, it is yours free of charge. Now that's sketchy as fuck. If somebody offers you something for free, ask the question, what's the catch? What's the fucking catch? My god, are you for real? I can't believe my luck. This is too good to be true. I never thought my night could turn out like this. Dad, are you sure about this? Where would we put this? Don't you think it'll look out of place in our home? Anita, dear, a gem like this doesn't come by so often. It's too good to pass up. Besides, any man would be happy to find a home for this work of art. We have to have it. Before you commit, though, I must offer you one final chance to turn away. Aha, there it is. There it is. Alright, cough it up. What's the free of charge, binding contract part, whatever. You can leave this painting and go back to your normal life. Or you can choose to willingly take the painting with you. And give it a new home and let it grow as part of your life. So what will it be? It's not the terms and conditions I was thinking of, but okay. I'll take it! Congratulations, sir. You are the new owner of Grotesque Beauty. Your life will never be the same again. Damn, those conditions. Oh my god, I just seen that there's a pair of eyes in the back. Holy shit. Whew. I don't like it when things stare at me. That freaks me the fuck out. Jesus. What a freaky story. That guy from the auction house sounds like such a weirdo. He totally was. The way he was acting didn't seem normal. He really was a creep. I don't ever want to see his ugly mug again. When did you say this happened? About a week ago. Why do you ask? I was just thinking that the time of all this is pretty odd. The timing of all this is pretty odd. What do you mean? Well, all these bad feelings you've been experiencing lately, you said that started a week ago, around the same time this painting came to your home. Don't you think that's quite a coincidence? It could be. Still, that doesn't mean anything, though. And the fog that's been appearing, it coincides with these events. This might just be me, but does that look like wisp of smoke in the painting? They could even be from a fog much like the one that's hit the streets. What if the painting brought the fog to this neighborhood? And that stranger from the auction house was something straight out of a horror movie. I don't know, maybe there is something weird about this. Now you're beginning to sound crazy! Or are you just trying to scare me? I'm just saying, this thing does give me the creeps too. I see why you've been scared these last few days. I reckon you'd feel better if we took it off the wall and put it away.
No way! Dad loves that painting! He'd kill me if he finds out we've been mishandling it.
At that moment, there was a knock on the door. Ah! I like their faces. Ah!
Who is that?
Were you expecting someone?
No, I only invited you here.
Should we see who it is? Now that I've seen the eyes, I can't unsee those fucking eyes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello? Who is it? Hello? Is somebody there? No one is answering. Now what?
Should we open the door and see if anyone is nearby?
I don't know. I don't really want to.
Me neither. Then again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to sleep not knowing what was out there.
I think I can hear someone there still. Why won't he answer? Hey, what do you want? Still nothing.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting like little heebie-jeebies, you know, just a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's like the story or maybe it's just the music. Music really gets me if it's done right. Yeah, don't give me jump scares, just give me creepy ass music. I will shit my pants. Guaranteed. We could latch the door chain and take a look. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm conflicted. What do you think we should do?
Answer the door, don't answer the door. Oh shit. Can I save? Yeah. Oh, this is bright. Holy shit. Alright. We're gonna answer the door, and if we die, we can just reload. Let's see who it is. At least we'll solve one mystery tonight.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright, you ready?
Not really.
The door latched. I opened the front door a little and take a peek through the gap.
Well, who is it?
This can't be right. There's no one there.
But we both heard someone there, right? We couldn't have imagined that.
Maybe I should go out and look around the corner and make sure they didn't just walk away.
Don't do that! Just leave it alone!
Hang on, I want to make sure whoever isn't hiding somewhere.
There goes my plan to stay up and watch a spooky film. Let's head back inside.
We tried to brush out the incident at the door. We stayed up a little longer, idly chatting before the night grew darker and sleep washed over us. The slumber party was nice despite our paranoia. Anita was probably feeling overcautious and afraid, having heard one too many morbid stories. I was glad to be there with her to keep my wandering mind from thinking back to my sister's disappearance. Soon all this anxiety will pass by. It's good that we can help each other through it. Tonight was a bit weird. It was about to get weirder still. I don't know how much time has passed since I regained consciousness. I open my eyes and see nothing but darkness. Our darkness so complete I couldn't tell if my eyes were open or closed. I waved a hand in front of my face but see nothing. This place. Where am I? What's happening? Panic began to surge in me. I spun around, trying desperately to find something that could anchor me to my surroundings. But it was useless. The dark was so absolute, so absent of light, I couldn't help but question if I was even in a physical plane of existence. My lack of sight seemed to sharpen my other senses, and I felt something move. It brushed against my arm. A gentle touch, like a faint breeze, but the unexpected contact made me jump. I reached out a hand to inspect the darkness. My hand touched something that didn't seem to hold a solid form. It broke off and seemed to flow in the air. How did I get here? I squeezed my eyes tight, trying to recall the moments that led me here. Oh yeah, that's right. I was in her room. We were having a sleepover. Anita? Oh God, where is she? Hello? Is anybody out there? Anita, where are you? Please, anyone, can you hear me? Something moved. Who's there? Though I couldn't see, I felt a presence emerge in the dark. It was close. Despite the dark, I could almost make out a dim silhouette against the black void. Anita? Is that you? Answer me, please! I don't think we should be here! We need to get out of here, fast! A weak voice came back in reply. It did not belong to Anita.
Rachel?
You are not Anita! Who are you? What do you want?
Rachel, you must help me.
You need my help? What do you want me to do?
Rachel, I'm trapped. I need your help to get out of here.
But I don't know how. I don't even know where we are. What is this place? Please tell me.
This is a bad place. You shouldn't be here. I've been trapped here for so long. Luckily, it's not too late for you.
Who are you? Please, if you want me to help you, you need to tell me what's going on.
There isn't much time. You have to help me. Everyone has forgotten about me, but not you.
Wait, is this her sister?
You are the only one who still cares. You want to find the truth. Get me out of here, Rachel. You're the only one who can.
A sharp gasp escapes my throat. My heart suddenly jolts as if shot back to life from this deadened state. Tears stung my eyes in an instant of recognition. There was a familiarity in the voice that wasn't clear to me until now. A voice I haven't heard for so long, but have yearned for the day I could hear its sweet melody once more. I lost hope of ever finding her. Hannah? Is that you?
Do you recognize me, big sis?
Hannah! Oh God, I never thought... Where have you been all this time? I've been so worried, Hannah. Please tell me, where are you?
We don't have long. Rachel, you are a danger.
What?
You are not safe. You must not trust her.
I don't understand what you mean, Hannah. What are you trying to say?
Rachel, I'm fading away.
No, wait! Don't go! Oh my God, the fucking eyes. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I need to block them out. There we go.
Please, help me, Rachel. Can you help me?
Don't worry, Hannah. I'll help you no matter what. I'll save you, even if it's the last thing I do.
You promise?
I promise. Don't go. Not again. I can't lose you again. Hannah! My eyes snapped open once more. I saw the ceiling indistinct above me. I was back in Anita's room. I stared straight at the ceiling where the streetlights outside the window cast a dim glow. I lay there unmoving for a moment, the sound of my heart pounding as the only sound I heard. Wiping the beads of sweat that trickled from my brow, I noticed my hands were still trembling. I pressed them tight to my chest to steady them, and my breathing began to relax. I am safe. It was just a dream. Or was it? As I calmed down, I remembered something urgent. Anita? Oh shit, she gave me her bed. Alright. My eyes scanned the room frantically. Adjusting to the darkness, I soon made out her sleeping figure on the bedroom floor, soundly asleep. I breathed out a sigh of relief. Thank God she's safe. The memory of the wispy black room was fresh in my mind. For a moment, I was afraid that I had truly lost the whereabouts of my friend, or even my mental faculties. Damn, this game is making me say words that are just really tripping me over. The experience felt so vivid, unlike any dreams I've ever had before. Most times my dreams were uninteresting. I'm sure I'm not creative enough to conjure something like this. It could have been a mere dream. Could it? And Hannah, she was there. Am I this upset over her disappearance that I'd still dream of her? After all the time that she's been absent, I never had an encounter with her quite as powerful as this. Can she still be out there somewhere? What if she's close by? Is that why all these strange things have been happening? Not ready to fall back asleep, I lay in silence, listening to the ambience of the room. There's something soothing about quietly observing life as it drifted by. The night can be full of intriguing little sounds that usually goes unnoticed in the day. Some time passed, and I was still no closer to falling asleep. As I came on the verge of drifting off, I heard something that caught my attention. Was that just the house creaking? What the hell is that? There it was again! It didn't sound like the regular nighttime ambience. Against everything else, this sound stood out for some reason. The pitter-patter was coming from somewhere inside the house, though I couldn't tell where exactly. Was it my imagination? Or just the gentle sound seemed powerful? I rolled onto an elbow, sat up and froze mid-motion, not wanting my movement to mask anything. Silence reigned over the house. Whatever was making that noise was gone. Still, I think I should investigate it, if only for peace of mind. I look over to Anita, still asleep and undisturbed by the noise coming from outside the bedroom. Should I wake her up and alert her about what I've heard? She is fast asleep, and I feel bad if I disturbed her for something trivial. I wonder if I should leave her. No! Wake her ass up! Stick together, man! Never stay apart! No way am I going to take any risks. Enough weird things have happened already, so I should take a more cautious approach. I'll wake Anita up, and we'll go investigate this together. I reached over and shook Anita by the shoulder. Hey, Anita, get up. Listen, you need to get up now. This is an emergency. What is it? I heard something coming from the other room. Anita shoots me a quizzical stare. You woke me up for that? It's probably nothing. No, this is different. I was listening for a while. It didn't sound right. How so? To use your quote, I just have a bad feeling. Call it intuition if you want, but there have been far too many oddities lately for my liking. At this remark, Anita sat straight with her eyes open wide, as if she just remembered something horrible. You don't think it's related to whoever made that knocking sound on the door, do you? Crap, I kind of forgot about that. Oh God, you got me scared now. Did you really hear something? You're not messing with me, are you? This would be the time to tell me if you are. For the last time, I'm dead serious about this. You know me. This isn't the kind of crap I do. Look, we can't stay here if there's something wrong. We have to at least take a look and make sure what that noise was.
But what if something is wrong? Maybe we should just hide in here.
That's not an option. We can't stay in here if there's trouble. That's why we need to check it out. Come on, we'll do it together. Just stay close to me.
All right, lead the way.
Ooh, this music's creepy as hell. Holy shit. I opened the bedroom door ever so slightly, enough to poke a head out onto the hallway. Standing still like a statue, I listened intently for any evidence of the sound returning. Frozen on the spot, I was alert when a voice whispered behind me.
Do you hear anything?
Not this time.
Where was it coming from?
I couldn't tell. Let's move downstairs, but be careful. We don't want to give ourselves away.
Right behind you.
We tiptoed lightly across the hallway and down the stairs, slowly taking our steps as not to make a sound. So far, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I just hope that doesn't change anytime soon. We came to the living room. Nothing immediate jumped out of my attention. Then again, I wouldn't be able to tell if something subtle was different. If it was my own house, I'm sure anything misplaced would be obvious to me. I let Anita take charge of the investigation. Looks like whatever it was that was making the noise has gone. Is everything okay in here? Nothing fell or anything like that?
Not as far as I can tell. It looks like how we left it.
No, it's not. Look! I can see it with my own two eyeballs what's wrong with this picture. We scanned the room a little more, splitting off momentarily to cover more ground. I wasn't sure what I was looking out for, so I returned to Anita and found her standing motionless in the center of the room. Hey, are you okay? What is it? It was hard to see in the dark, but there was an unmistakable look in her eyes. A look of fear.
Oh, God!
What? What is it?
Look over there!
I followed the direction of her finger, directed towards the painting.
Do you see that? Tell me what you see!
I blinked my eyes, trying to clear away any weariness that might have clouded my vision. There was nothing wrong with my eyes, however. It was clear we both saw the same thing. What the actual hell? The woman in the painting. She's gone! How is this possible? I clutched the top of my head, nails digging into my scalp, hoping against hope that I was still dreaming and that I might wake up at any moment. There was no such end from this nightmare, however. This was really happening. Holy shit! How is this even possible? This is seriously messed up!
No way! It can't just change like that! It's impossible!
This thing is bad. It's cursed for sure. Oh god, what do we do? Before I could answer, our attention was drawn to the thin sheet of fog that suddenly filled the room.
Where the hell did this come from?
Maybe it came from outside? Did you leave a window open or somewhere?
No. Even if I did, look how fast this place became misty. It was clear a moment ago. A regular fog can't just appear like this. This night just keeps getting weirder. Rachel, look at the painting. Something's happening. It's glowing.
True to her word, the painting glimmered with ethereal energy. It pulsed like the beating of a heart. The rhythmic throb gave it an impression of a living creature. Across the surface, a streak of light rippled outward like the parting of curtains. Now and then, light catches the canvas, and it appeared like there was something else unusual about it. The light danced on the surface, but something didn't seem right about the space between the frames. I almost shouted in astonishment when it dawned on me. The painting surface was no longer flat. Inside it contained a new dimension that disappeared into the wall. Do you see that? The painting goes inward. It looks like there's a tunnel.
How? There should be a wall right behind it.
It must be some kind of portal.
A portal? Where do you think it goes?
No idea. As we stood staring at the strange painting, a familiar sound came from above.
Did you hear that? Yeah, that was the sound you heard before?
Definitely. It's coming from upstairs.
Hey, where are you going? I'm going to take a look. I think it's coming from my parents' room.
What about the painting?
Don't you think we should take a closer look at it? Maybe we can find where it leads to. Are you kidding me? I think we should stay away from it. Who knows what it is and what it can do?
But what if it changes again? It might not stay this way for long. This might be our only chance to see what's happening before the passageway closes. Maybe we'll find out more about what we're dealing with this way. There's something else I didn't tell her about, though. I felt something coming from the painting. Something called out to me. Was it a voice? A faint memory lingered in my mind. I've seen this place before. If only I could remember it. Investigate sound. That's what we heard first. Alright, we should inspect what that sound was. That's the immediate issue. The painting can wait. It isn't going anywhere after all.
If you say so. Okay, let's see what's in my parents' room.
Also, her sister Hannah said don't follow her, like beware. But it's like, who is it referring to? The painting or Anita? That's kind of what's throwing me off. Cautiously, we sneaked upstairs, approaching the bedroom of Anita's parents, the source of the peculiar noise we've heard all night. The hair on the back of my neck pricks up as we find ourselves outside the closed door. Who knows what we'll find inside? After what I've witnessed so far tonight, I was afraid what the answer might be. Pressing an ear gently to the door, I listened intently.
Anything?
Shh! Keep it down! I can't hear anything. Hopefully that means nothing's inside.
We should just leave it and go back to our room.
Don't be a coward. We need to be sure nothing's wrong. Okay, get ready. I'm going in. I slowly turned the handle and pushed the door open. Anita was clutching onto my arm as she peered over my shoulder. We both gasped at the same time.